Alright, yeah, here's my first attempt at making a YouTube video. We're gonna play some chess. I've thought about making some chess content for a long time. So, currently at 1650, my highest peak is probably like 1680, somewhere around there. So, I don't know, let's just play and see what happens. Alright, take a drink of tea. Inspired by one of my favorite chess streamers, Eric Rosen. Okay, opponent's thinking on move one. It's a good start. So typically, I fall behind very early on the clock. Oh, okay. So when I play this, I typically find that people go e5, and then I'll play bishop f5. I think the engine seems to think I'm okay here. But yeah, every once in a while I run into this. Yeah. So this is weird. Then they do this somehow circumventing this pin with an extra tempo, but I think I'm just fine. Yeah. Then like e6, c5. I gotta be careful about getting my bishop trapped. Although there's always this. Yeah, I think e6 is okay. e6, g4, bishop e4, knight f3, and you take it maybe? I'm not the biggest fan of that. I think e6 is still right. It's a little uncomfy. I think, yeah, okay. So this is less critical in my opinion. So I like the immediate c5 here. Just cracking away at the center. It's expanding, putting the natural, or giving me the natural space for my knight. Yada this, yada that. Let's go, baby. Let's rock and roll. I wonder what my opponent's... He's got his own, like, whole brand icon there. That's kind of crazy. PSTV. I think I'm just okay with knight c6. I think I just have to be, yeah. I'll pre-move the retake. About even on the clock. It's good for me. I tend to run into positions quite frequently where I feel like I'm better based off of my, experience and watching good players. I can identify positional weaknesses. Like, yeah, like this already feels bad. Like this, you could even play the immediate queen b6. I really like taking, although I don't know which move order I really like. Let's start by taking. And if he takes, I think I'm happy, because then... Ooh, okay, yeah, we can pin the knight to the king. Yep. And if it takes with either piece, we just retake with the back with the pawn. Yum. So, I think we're running into a good position here. I don't know, this king feels really weak. A move like this makes sense. I think we're quickly going to look at some, although king h1, bishop g6, I think is okay. I don't know. I might just play bishop b4. Okay, so I think we're... Let's see. Position is looking okay for us. I'm not the biggest fan of that move. I'm doing some calculating here. Bishop. I think this is just what... Oh, but then this and then this. Ooh, I don't like our position all of a sudden. Yeah, I let this pin become a little too strong. I think I have to let him take that, to be honest. Because I really need to reinforce. How do I prevent this becoming like an actual problem? Here. Although I guess I can just take this first. So yeah, let's play here. If I think this is still the right move. I think we have to allow this. Although I could be missing something. He is threatening to take that. So blocking it with the bishop seems to make the most sense to me. But I don't know. That might have been a moment worth spending some serious time looking into. Calculating all the variations. Yeah, okay, now I'm very happy with this, I think. Now we're actually not threatening anything. We are threatening this pawn. Knight. This isn't an option. If you play b3... Feels very slow. I don't know. I think knight takes f5 is coming here. Yeah, that was check, so we had to do it. We couldn't take with the queen, obviously. Ooh. I think this is good. Takes c5 with a tempo. Feels very good to me. And you can't go back because of d4. So bishop f2 forced. And I think we've consolidated. Oh, that's an interesting move. Didn't think about that. Both pieces are hanging. This. Is there a way to... I think that this wins. No, it doesn't. Ooh, good move. Good move. Here takes... Or takes... Huh. Yeah, that's a bit of a problem, isn't it? Not happy, not happy, not happy. Queen b5. I mean, we have to give back the pawn. It's just a matter of what's the most pleasant way to do it. This... I really like queen d4 because bishop takes, hangs a piece, and knight takes. It's a couple of loose pieces, and I can start to play things like rook c8. Well, I really just want a castle. See, I let him play this weird sort of advanced variation, and I have a hard time when it's unfamiliar. So, we're going to try this out. I'm feeling the pressure, for sure. Yeah, we can't take, obviously. Yeah, we're going to play this. I don't see much of a difference. So that gets hit with a tempo, and I don't like that. Ay, ay, ay. Although, in a world where something like Bishop c5, Knight e7, Bishop e7, King e7, I'm not the most unhappy because my pieces are starting to become a little bit more alive. I wonder if Knight takes or Bishop takes is better for him. I mean, it certainly has to be. It has to be Knight takes, I think. It's too clumsy if it's not, I think. I mean, if we land a bishop on e4, we have permanent nagging pressure. I mean, if I ever take this, yeah, there's this, and you can't go back. I think this is still right, though, because I need to get my king to safety, and this is too... Yeah, I think going for this is too risky. There's... No, I mean, it's not because of that. I think it's just because of... Okay, yeah, that makes sense. We're going to play... If we play knight c6, his bishop moves back. And... I don't know. We're kind of struggling here. But we're going to castle. I really need some king safety. Oh man, I need to find a way to improve. Like, I don't know if I should have let him play before. We do destabilize this bishop. So I mean, bishop back. We start to look at these kinds of things where we can line up some pressure against that knight. The time situation's starting to even up, so I like that very much. Okay. I like the square on c4. And there's no fork on d7. So I'm going to just put my queen here. Knight d7, rook d8. Then the knight's just kind of forced back. Now we're really looking at knight c8 or knight c6. Oops. And we're actually looking at winning the pawn. It's a weird move. He's aiming for that outpost square. So denying it feels important. Yeah. Can't take too much time to think. Don't want to fall into a precarious time situation with, you know, I've lost many a good position because of being behind on the clock, and I'm sure every chess player knows that's such a terrible, terrible feeling. So we can... Yeah, I mean, this does... I don't know. Preventing that felt like it was of the utmost importance. And if we play... I guess he can still play it and just kind of go for this passed pawn. But I can't imagine it's very good. Let's see. Wow. Okay. We're gonna play bishop e4. That's not a good move. I can tell you right now it's not a good move. Can I prove it in a game is another question. Or prove it with 2 minutes on the clock. Wow. So... Okay. Think. Takes. Let's get this. Can't fall too far behind on the clock. Just moving. I don't think this is good for black by any means. But, I mean, sometimes after watching the World Bullet Championship, when they're playing a minute with no increment, sometimes just making a move is better than spending all your time calculating the best move. Like, look at him now. He spent 30 seconds on this, probably calculating whether or not he wants to take the bishop. This king safety in time situations like this can be very, very precarious. And all of a sudden, if he does this, my rook comes alive. Maybe. Yeah, look at all this time. All this time is ticking away. Wow. I didn't see that move coming. Gotta make a move. Ooh, good move. Staying alive. No threat here. You just take it. Oh my god, wait, what? He hung a piece? I'm just being a little silly with the time. Can really feel the pressure on this one. Oh boy. Yeah, you can't play this because I take and I start giving checks. I know he might play it anyway, just as a last try. You know, I never feel good winning a game like this. I mean, that's also making a bit of a presumption anyway. But sorry, I'm making my moves. Being principled chess player. Activating my pieces. Check. Takes within the bishop. Yep. Uh-oh. yeah. At the end of the day, I'm gonna win this game because I have more time, which isn't the best feeling in the world. Yeah. Oh man, I do not feel great about that game, but we'll give him a GG. Don't feel great about how that ended, but the biggest takeaway is that the clock is a piece at the end of the day. So, a quick analysis, and I might make videos about analysis being an individual type of video, but right now we're just going to try it out. We played like at 1450, that's okay. But yeah, right now we're just going to make it its own video. So I know I'm familiar with this kind of a position. You know, c5 is good. So taking this is wrong. Interesting. Rook c8, yeah, okay, that makes sense. And you're not really in a hurry to take this pawn back. And you're just kind of avoiding the damaging the structure. Makes sense, makes sense. Yeah, this is already kind of precocious. I think I'm using that word right. Kind of dangerous for... Ooh, I like the little animation. Did you see that? It lights up. Ooh, okay, I see you, chess.com. Yeah, this... Okay, so this, right? This is okay. I wonder... Yeah, okay, they just want you to block the piece. That makes sense also. Yep, yep. Everything is okay. c5, okay, so I thought this was good. Why is that bad? Hold on. Bishop takes c2. Oh, wow. They're knight a4 immediately, yeah. I didn't see that move. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. I'm just doing very, very poorly here. Yeah, okay, so allowing that was okay. We played some moves. He really started to outplay me here. Except, I just didn't take the free piece because I had a minute 30. Okay, so... Interesting that this is where his advantage... He's losing after this. Takes, check here, and queen d7. I'm not sure I understand. Queen takes g4. Oh, wow, you're winning this guaranteed. Wow. Wow, after queen d7. That's amazing. It's fantastic. That's fantastic chess. Because you're just, no matter where you go... Actually, I guess you can go here. Queen g4 anyway. And you're just getting spit roasted. All the pieces come, you're at least losing the queen. And yeah, so at the end, it's a draw. I had mate, but again, 41 seconds, I was just trying to flag him. But, so yeah, that's my first video. I'm gonna upload this and see how it goes. I really enjoy playing chess, and I usually play better when I can outline my thinking, so yeah. Give me a subscribe if you enjoyed, and I'm sure the production value will only go up, so sorry for it being kind of bad. Yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.